How's it? Welcome to the podcast. You're listening to Green Dog Blitz, hosted by Brian Anderson and Agobian. Throughout the show, we'll attempt to control the line of scrimmage. Let's get to it! All right, Brian, here we go. Week 9 is upon us. Week 8 is in the hopper. How the heck you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing better than I was last Friday. Then my lovable Vikings laid an egg, but yeah, here we are. We're over the hump. We're more than halfway through the season in this 2025-26 year. So hey, got a lot to break down. Like where are we at? Like one thing I'm kind of curious. We didn't really talk about. Like it'd be interesting to go back and see like are we where we expected with a lot of these teams, but of course we're not. There's some of the teams that are not doing quite as well, and there's others that are doing better than we expected. So, any surprises to you?
Yeah, New England Patriots. I mean,
No doubt.
they're atop the AFC East right now. Buffalo's a game behind, but at 5-2, they're at 6-2 versus they haven't had a bye. But man, how amazing is that? I didn't see that coming. I thought that Cincinnati Bengals would have a breakout season, and they are kind of just muddling around. I understand they had a quarterback situation. And then Indianapolis Colts, Daniel Jones, quarterback, completely blowing me away. Didn't see that coming. And then as far as the AFC, Denver Broncos are on top of the West. Are they going to stop Kansas City, little monarchy they got going on in the AFC West? I think they've won the last nine division titles in a row. So maybe that Denver can stop that. And then, I think that's about where it goes, because I never know year to year what's going to ever happen with the NFC South. It's such a toss-up, coin toss. But yeah, I think those couple teams surprised me.
Nice breakdown there on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I
yeah,
agree. I was looking at some of those streaks. Like, I wanted to see who had the biggest win streak right now, or
mm-hmm.
longest, and it's the Patriots and the Broncos at 5 games, 5 win streak in a row. That's pretty good in the NFL.
Yeah.
So they top that list. So yeah, definitely surprising things there. So
Speaking of win
um,
streaks, Bry, 5 in a row is something to build on. You're kind of thinking playoffs at that point, right? I mean, you've got 5 under your belt. You probably got a couple other wins here and there. So my whole deal is you've got to definitely be above 500 a game or two to make the playoffs, correct? And so,
yeah, definitely for sure.
yeah, right. You got to be
No,
above 500.
yeah, and
And
some
so,
divisions are different than others, of course. Like you talked about was it the NFC South that just
mhm,
is atrocious,
yep.
atrocious. Can't say
But
that word.
um, and so I'm saying November 4th, trade deadline. So what teams are buying, what teams are selling? I have no clue. I'm not going to pretend to be a GM or get in the mind of a madman. Can you imagine trying to figure out what Jerry Jones is doing in his mind right now? Oof.
Hmm.
But
No,
I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, you better be 500, at least better, if you're going to be buying right now. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, definitely. You're right. And for some teams who have lost a couple, there's the other side of the streaks that are the lost, the lost streaks, whatever. Those teams got to be like, come on, man. I mean, like I was just telling you before, it's like with the Vikings, like all of a sudden, it's like my team's really not in it anymore. We're halfway through the season. Of course, they could bounce back, but yeah, I feel like the writing's on the wall. What a bummer of a season then.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Whatever.
the 8 ball. All signs are not pointing to yes, or whatever that thing says.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
right.
yeah, I know. And so, but hey, anything can happen. It's NFL. They got to play the Lions next week. If they can show up and pull a rabbit out of the hat, we'll have a different conversation next week. Another question kind of caught my eye. Aaron Rodgers versus Jordan Love. And I have a question for you, and I think we talked about this in the pre-production meeting. Do these guys really think this is a quote unquote revenge game, or
Hmm.
quote it what you will, or is this just another week, another preparation? These guys are pros. It doesn't matter who's in front of them. And I wonder that dynamic in the mind of these players. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's probably something about it. I mean, you think about it, it probably isn't that much, but Rodgers wants to prove that he still belongs in the league and going up
Mhm.
against his team. It's like if you see your old girlfriend on the street, you want to look as good as you can, right? And then there's the new guy who's like, wait a second, I'm better than this this guy. He's an old hag. So you got to put your best foot forward and you know.
And
I
this
don't know.
day, Love did over Rodgers this particular day. And I thought it was funny how some pundits were saying, oh, it's justified that Love, is at the helm now and overtook Rodgers, towards those last
Mm.
couple of years. Um, you know what? If I'm Rodgers, I'm just sitting back and I'm tapping my two ring fingers like this. I
Yeah, he's had his day and he's still enjoying the sunlight,
think
So
so. Yeah.
I saw something interesting though, maybe you did too, that Favre was I think 27, 26 or 27 when he won his first Super Bowl. Rodgers was 27 when he won his first Super Bowl, and guess who's 20 turning 27 this year?
Oh boy.
Jordan
Wow. No
Love.
kidding, huh?
Yeah,
Interesting little
wouldn't that be something?
Green Bay Quinky Dink. What a great run they've had, huh? Three last quarterbacks have all been two Hall of Famers, got rings
Mm.
out of them both, Super Bowl champions, and Love's looking like he's on the way too. Some nice reading the room for quarterback. What do you call that? What am I looking for? What's the word?
Just
Scouting, whatever. Yeah.
right. I mean, yeah, they've like three quarterbacks in what, almost 40 years, probably.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Incredible.
pretty amazing. So, all right, there you go, man. Let's get a little deeper into the show here. And
Hmm.
what was good, what was bad, and what was ugly. I thought that the Jets winning was a good thing, right? And yeah, hats off to the Jets. But the thing that I thought was kind of cool about it is that Nick Mangold had just passed away on Saturday, and the Jets had a statement out about his passing, and he said he was one of the most iconic and beloved players in franchise history. He was the cornerstone of the Jets offense for 11 forgettable seasons, and beyond the accolades and the fierce play on the field, Nick was a leader, a teammate, and a friend whose impact extended far beyond the locker room. So I think they won it for Nick, and it was so I think that was good. Hats off
Great
to him.
call. Yeah, great call on that, Brian. It is good to see the Jets win. Nobody wants to go on to never going without a win, zero. I mean, come on. It's not good for the league. It's not good for the fans. It's not good for the
Mhm.
morale of these guys. These guys are pros. They have pride. And you know what? How exciting. They're on a bye week. It's like, okay, if there wasn't a good time to get a win, this is it. So yeah,
True.
great tie-in for the Mangold. I mean, he's just an iconic player for them. He's on their Hall of Fame and their Jets Ring of Fame, and he's just awesome.
Yeah.
So we're talking about the bad, Bri. If there's good, there's got to be bad. Kind of in your wheelhouse. I thought I put head coach. We both did head coach Kevin O'Connell in this situation. And I think we're putting him in this bad category because he didn't protect his quarterback. Am I wrong on that? Am I going a little extreme?
No, I thought so. It was so painful to watch that game and
Mm-hmm.
so many levels. But Carson Wentz, was just in agony, and every time they showed him, he was wincing. Like it was. I was like, "Come on, man,
Mm-hmm.
take him out." And we had this conversation. He's a professional. He's a team leader. He's not going to say, "Oh, my arm hurts. I can't go out." He physically could go out, but the coach needs to protect his quarterback in those situations and pull him.
Great call, Bri. I couldn't agree more. These guys are pros, and they're not going to they have pride, and this is what they do for a living. This is what they're wired for. They're not going to pull themselves out. That one
Right.
arm, he's going to go back in there. He's going to tell the coach, I'm ready no matter what. And the coach should know that. And
Hmm.
that's the coach's job to have a second perception and pull his player when need be to protect his team and his player. And what's best for the team, what's best for the individual. O'Connell wasn't seeing that. And I saw some random quote, or not a random quote, but a quote from McConnell that said basically, you know what, I'm aware that, that he's wired that way. He's a quarterback and it's hard. You can't take him out. That's what he's wired for. Yeah, you can, O'Connell. I don't approve of it. And it kind of bugged me. So that's why it's in the bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. And then the
Yeah.
ugly, ugly can be anything. It could be the way a team's playing. It can be behavior on the field or off the field. And it can be a terrible injury, which Cam Scatabo in faced. And I wasn't watching that game, and I saw some text coming through about it and how just awful it was. And I couldn't bring myself to look at it, but I did read about it a little bit. It was compared to like Smith's injury years ago, where I mean, it was like almost life threatening, and
Mhm.
they're concerned that it's gonna get infected. And I
Mhm.
mean, season injury is season ending injury for sure. But man, poor guy. He's having a
Yeah.
heck of a season.
He was looking great. I'm with you, Brian. It's unfortunate. It's part of the sport. These guys are rolling around and bowling balls on top of their heads, charging each other 285 pounds. So bad things happen sometimes. That was ugly. Hopefully he can get better and gets back up off the carpets. Cam, we're thinking of you. How about really quickly, Brian? Let's keep the pace going here. Red carpet spotlight. One of our favorites. Who wore it best? Who wore it worst? Steelers. Wow, the yellow helmets and yellow everything. They had these weird black thick lines on the jerseys.
Yeah.
It was a 1933 throwback. I just want to say UGLY. Talk about ugly. And Steelers, I like the yellow helmet, but everything else can go.
Yeah, I'm with you. They did have a little bit different shade of yellow or something with the pants. I don't know, but yeah, it was. I'm with you. So
It didn't
um,
work. And they
it
played the
didn't work.
Packers. They played the Packers. They had that Arctic white uniform. We've seen it already a couple times this season.
Yeah,
Once again, I think it's okay. It's meh, whatever. I think you agree. And
I
then
think it's
the
an improvement over their green, honestly. So I'll take it.
fair point, fair point. Superchargers. They had an all navy blue everything. It was cool. They call it their supercharger outfit, I think. Blue helmet, blue everything. It looked good. I could do without the numbers on the helmet, but it was good. No complaints.
Yeah, I like that too. The Chargers always look good, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then the Eagles, they would Kelly green throwbacks with a green helmet and jersey with gray pants.
Epic.
You likey.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's
Mikey,
good
likey.
stuff.
Yeah.
The Bengals, they had the orange helmet, black jersey, orange pants, black shorts. I mean, yeah, you're balanced, a balanced attack
It
on
is.
the uniform front. Yes, no, it's
I
good. I
love it.
agree. I agree. Yeah,
And it was Halloween coming up. It just looks so good. If
that's
anybody has a
good.
Halloween outfit, it's the Cincinnati Bengals. And then that Houston had those H-Town unis, black everything with some like red and blue numbers in there. It just looks bad. It's just Houston is just so blasé. The name is weak. It's soft. It's lazy. The uniforms are lazy. I'm out.
And then the Broncos go old school with their Orange Crush uniforms. These are one of those things where I either got sick of it or never really liked it back in the day. And now when they bring it back, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sick. And it is fun like watching Bo Nix and that, and like circa John Elway or
LA.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great stuff, man.
That is
So.
old school. Morton too was on that. I love it. That's cool. Okay, yeah. So what's coming to you? Always give us a preview. Week
Yeah, and
9.
there's not much that I saw this week other than the Packers, man. This will be interesting. It's almost like they're wearing their Halloween costume. They're going to be going back to a 1923 classic, featuring navy blue jerseys with dark gold numbers and stripes, and then it's a throwback to the early teams uniforms. But the helmets are going to be like they're going to be painted like the leather helmets that they used to wear. It's
Oh,
it's crazy. Uh, so I think it's pretty apropos, I guess, for Halloween week. And then I was also thinking, as you were just saying that about the Bengals, the Browns should paint a jack-o'-lantern on their helmet for Halloween weekend. Wouldn't that be sweet?
that would be. I mean, it can't be any worse than their helmets right now. I love it.
No doubt.
Good idea.
Good
All right,
stuff,
that
man.
was good. That was good red carpet stuff, Bry. My random statistic of the week. Are you ready? The Tennessee Titans, have now lost the last 3 games by double digits. Yikes! That's scary.
Ooh, wow. That is
Mhm.
scary, spooky.
Yeah,
That's
not good.
crazy. Well,
Yeah.
let's get something more positive here. Yeah, let's take a moment here for the positive yardage where we highlight the good happening off the field on in the NFL. And I didn't do a ton of research, and I just want to kind of preface this. Like every week, I kind of dig deep to see what's going on, and sometimes it's actually kind of hard because I want to find like kind of spotlight the players maybe that you haven't heard of and the ones that aren't really always getting the media attention. And I was just on Yahoo today and I saw a headline about Chiefs Xavier Worthy, and it said that he announced his personal news, and he's on my fantasy team. And so I clicked it, and what I found was that it was a positive yardage, basically from Yahoo. They said that they have his own foundation called the Worthy Ones, which I think is a pretty cool foundation name, and it focused on single mothers and their children. And over the weekend, the foundation started its Youth Rise program in Kansas City, which provides children with mentorship opportunities, sports activities, and family engagement. So what? what I thought was interesting is that there's somebody out there posting positive yardage. Like I didn't have to look for it, man. Like maybe they're listening to Green Dog Blitz. I don't know.
That's what I was just going to say. Is
Oh,
Yahoo
sorry,
taking a?
stole your
Is
thunder.
Yahoo? No, it's all good. Is Yahoo riding our coattails on this segment? I love it.
I like it
You know
too.
what, Brian? Way to get a good positive yardage in there. Way to kind of supersede it, one lens to another. I like that. That's great.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah,
So
very cool. Yeah, we usually always go from there to no respect.
Well, that's the story of my life. No respect.
One of my favorite segments, and this week's candidate is Ravens backup QB Tyler Huntley. Got a much needed second victory this season, did the Ravens with a 30-16 win at home versus a potentially dangerous Bears team. No Lamar Jackson, no problem. Huntley went 17 for 22, 186 yards, one touchdown, 0 INTs, over 50 yards rushing. Spread the ball around to 7 different wide receivers. Thank you very much. AFC North, Bry, is wide open right now. So Steelers are 4-3, but they don't look like they're winners. Tyler picked a great time to come alive, get his team its first win since week 2. Oof. You know what? Tyler was cut twice from the Browns, bounced around with the Ravens practice squad on and off, since breaking the league as an undrafted free agent in 2020. But right now, it's his week. Lamar's coming back next week, but he set the stage for him. This could be the spark that the team needs to build a fire with and go for the playoffs. So hats off to you, Mr. Huntley. Congratulations. You're my no respect candidate of the week.
I like it. Yeah, it's good. And he knows his role, right? He knows he's out. Once Lamar comes back, you might as well go out on top. So,
I like it.
uh, yeah, me too. I want to jump into just a little bit of trivia. We
Okay.
said we weren't going to do this, and actually, we said maybe we do one each.
Okay.
But I started looking for one, and there wasn't great trivia that I could find until I came across something that you enjoy, and that's a little cultural stuff.
Okay.
Um, I ran into my Miami Vice trivia.
Oh
So
boy, let's do
I'm going
it,
to ask you a couple things.
Brian.
And
Okay.
there's a lot, but I'm going to try and control myself. All right.
Okay.
What were, I mean, if you know these, just name it. I won't go through them all.
Okay.
But what are the names of the two main detectives in Miami Vice?
Crockett and Tubbs.
Got it. All right. Who played Crockett?
Oh.
Sonny Crockett.
Give me a second. Dan, I can see him right now. I can come up with his name. It's Dan
Don, maybe?
something. It's Don. Don. I can't. I'm blanking,
Don
Brian.
Johnson. You know that. All right.
Thank you.
How about this? Ricardo Tubbs. Remember who played him?
Um,
It was
it's
Edward James Olmus, I'm sorry, Philip Michael Thomas,
that
Mario Van.
guy.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, getting a little for more fun stuff. Crockett went undercover posing as what? Was it a drug dealer named Sonny Burnett, casino owner named Tony Cruz, private investigator named Jack Steele, or a yacht salesman named Mike Vega?
Oh, give me the third one.
Private investigator named Jack Steele? No, it was a
Oh,
drug dealer. He's
oh,
a
okay.
druggie. No, it wasn't druggie, but all right. I just there. All right, one more. What was Sonny Crockett's pet signature pet? Was it a German Shepherd? Oh, you know,
Alligator.
you got it. Pet alligator named
Yeah.
Elvis.
No, I didn't
Um,
know that Elvis name though. No way. That's great.
no. Okay, now I got one last one.
Okay.
What famous musician appeared on Miami Vice as an actor? Do you know this?
Glenn Fry.
No. That's interesting. I bet you might be right about that, but that wasn't one of the options.
Okay.
Or he
Uh,
sang the song "You Belong in the City," and I think that was he may not have been on it. So, is it Phil Collins, Prince, Michael Jackson, or Billy Idol?
Phil Collins?
It is Phil Collins.
No
So
way.
that's
Okay.
that's a great pull with the Glenn Fry though. I think he
Thanks.
sang that though. You belong to the
Oh
city.
wow, Brian. That pulls me back in. That's and
I know.
Michael Mann also did a years after the show ended, did a movie. He
Mm.
directed it, and it was not with the original actors, but it was interesting, kind of a darker noir style. It was interesting. Okay, I got one trivia question for you, Brian.
All right.
All right. The mascot of the Miami Dolphins. It's a dolphin, and what is its name? Do you know? I'm going to give you three choices. Is it Finn? Is it TD? Or is it Flip?
I used to watch a dolphin TV show back in the day called Flipper, one of my favorite shows. And I know it's not it. The only reason I know it's TD is because I was looking up some trivia
Oh,
myself.
that's
So
awesome.
otherwise, I
Okay, do you
wouldn't
know
have got
what
that.
TD stands for?
I would guess touchdown, but I don't know.
No, it stands for the dolphin.
Oh, please.
I'm not joking here. I can't make this up.
Jeez, that's terrible.
It
Okay.
stands for the dolphin. And it's a play off words, of course, but wow. Okay, you asked. Or you didn't.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
good.
told you. Sorry.
That's
That's
right.
funny. All
Oh
right, Brian, where are
man.
we at here? Just make a pick. I've got an idea in my head. Lamar Jackson is back. We preface that. Miami Dolphins, hey, they didn't quit on their head coach. He's still around. Maybe we were
Mhm.
wrong on Blake's take last week. We all were so sure he's going to get fired. Not so much. I'm just going to make it quick. I'm feeling good after all that trivia and that thinking Miami Vice. Plus 7.5 home dog. If they can hang around by 7 points or less, I'm feeling good. And I think they're going to build some momentum. Tua actually looked like a $50 million quarterback last week. What a surprise. Let's see if Lamar's got a little rust. And give me the Dolphins riding high with some good vibes.
All right, I do think this is actually a tough pick. These are both hot or cold teams. I had some analysis written down that I'm not going to even find right now, but I'm going to go against that. I think it's a wide enough spread where we're tied right now, so someone's
Oh,
got to
yeah.
break.
Yep.
We both picked 21 correct this season, so give me Baltimore, and I think they have a good chance with Baltimore with Lamar coming back anyway. So I'm
All right.
confident in that pick.
Okay, cool. I'm writing that down. Awesome. And then really quickly, we appreciate your listenership, Green Dog Blitz. And also we're on YouTube. So if you guys want to give us a watch too, we're there somewhere out there, Brian. Okay, look, here we are. What team is in panic mode right now? I got a couple, Brian. I'm going to say Vikings, Falcons, Panthers, Titans, and Saints, all in panic mode. You want to know why? They've all
Hmm.
got the same problem. They don't have a franchise quarterback. And I know a lot of teams don't, but these five, it's kind of like rudderless. Like, is JJ McCartney the guy in the Vikings? We don't know yet. Is Michael Penix Jr. the guy for Atlanta? We don't know. Is Bryce Young the guy for the Panthers? We thought no, maybe it's yes, probably no. We don't know. Cam Ward, Titans. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. It's only year one. And then in the Saints, they're trying Spencer Rattler. That's not working. Their rookie Tyler, I can't even pronounce his last name. Show, is that right? Or show you? Sorry, I didn't say that right.
Show me the
But that's
money.
not, yeah, it's not working. You know what I'm saying? And so I think those guys are all panicking right now. I really do. You need a quarterback in this league, and they just can't find one.
Yeah, and you need a quarterback, you know? I mean, you need a leader and you need somebody who can move the ball and make good decisions. So I'm with you on that. No argument there. Uh,
Yep.
so this last week, you always like to talk about parity.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, how do we see that shake
Well,
out this last week?
week 7, which was last 2 weeks ago, 5 of the 14 games finished within one possession. That's kind of a beatdown, 5 out of the 14.
Yeah.
This week it was 1 out of 13 finished within one possession. One possession, 8 points or less. It was blowout Sunday, baby. I mean, everybody was blown out. And that was Blake's take also. Guess what he said? Sunday, week 8 was the least competitive Sunday of football in almost 40 years. 10 of the 11 games ended with double-digit victory margins. Only Jets Bengals finished with a single margin of victory. That hasn't happened since 1986, Blake says. And he's right. We just led right into it, dovetailed.
Yeah. One thing we talk about these old quarterbacks, and Andy Dalton, what'd you call him? The
Red
Red
Rifle.
Rifle? Red Rifle.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that one, but boy, he knows how to clear a room. That game was almost the stadium was nearly empty. Look at the pictures online by the fourth quarter. The only people that were left were the whoever they were playing.
Poor
I don't remember.
Carolina, man. They thought they were going to make it a little mini winning
I know.
streak there. They
Right.
just
That was the
maybe they're for
Bills.
real. Maybe they're
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good luck.
All right. Yeah, right. That's funny.
Hmm.
Also, you know what it tells us, Brian? The tapestry is starting to be woven. It's not week 1 anymore. It's not week 4. You know what's starting to tell me? The cream is rising to the top and the scum is rising down to the bottom. And so
Hmm.
I think we're starting to see who the contenders are and the pretenders, and let's be continued here. But it's interesting, isn't it? That's what I think those beatdowns mean last couple of weeks. How about tall boy picks, Bry? Because I'm thinking it's time to crack and stack. A 4-pack, baby. It's us versus Vegas. We can beat them, can't we, Brian? Let's bust those odds. Who you got for game
All
day?
right. One of my favorite points of the show. I love it. We've got Chicago at Cincinnati. for a Halloween treat. They're both black and orange, right?
No, great call.
Cincinnati is plus 2.5 at home, underdog. I can start out with this one. This, this is nice. I love the mask. Boy, oh boy, this is not an easy pick, I don't think. Or is it? Chicago, I mean, they're all like in disguise sometimes. It's like who is this team? You don't know if they're coming or going, Jekyll or Hyde. Anyway, I think the Cincinnati just has an atrocious defense, as we know, and their offense isn't. I don't know. They've got some weapons, but they're not firing on all cylinders. Chicago's hot or cold. They just came off. Oh, did they come off a win? Man, I got to get my facts straight. Um, but they, I
Came
think,
off a
are the
loss
better
to the Ravens.
team.
Yeah, they came off a
They
loss
lost
to
to
the
the Ravens.
Ravens.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of a bounce back and forth type of team. They lost last week. I think they're going to win this week. On the road, they're 2-2. At home, they're 2-1. Give me the Bears. The
Wow.
Bears. Yeah.
Interesting. Are you going to have a Sheboygan with that? All right. Excuse me. Sheboygan. What is that? A Wisconsin town? You're going to have
It
a,
is Wisconsin. Got Sheboygan on my mind.
or a kielbasa. That's what the word I was looking for.
Yes. I like a
All
kibasa.
right. Just to stay competitive with you, Bry, let me, since we are tied right now, uncanny 21, we're 21 out of 40 tries right now, you and I. So we're about 50-50 here in Vegas right now. If you've been picking along with us, you haven't lost money, you haven't won money. So we're just sitting in a boat
Yeah.
idling. You know what? Give me the Bengals. Let's see if Joe Flacco can put on a mask and be Cinderella for the night and then get away in a pumpkin. I like it. Bears, like you said, yo-yo team. They let a big opportunity slip away last week. I think they could have won with that backup quarterback situation, but he got no respect and he earned it. So back to the game. Give me the Bengals to take care of business at home and hang in the playoff hunt in a wide open division.
All right. Then we got the hot Colts against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Another home dog, underdog. What do you like here?
You know what? Can the Colts, are they the best team in the NFL right now? That's my question.
I don't know.
Honestly, are they? Incredible. Aaron Rodgers needs to get a win here. They are, like I said, on top, but they're getting ready to falter in their division here. I think they're going to slip a few. 57% chance matchup indicator to win for the Colts, 42% chance for the Steelers. I am not going to overthink this at all. I'm going to take Indianapolis to take this game. I think Michael Pittman and Jones are starting to find a little connection with that QB wide receiver position. And how about Jonathan running the ball? I mean, he looks like one of the best running backs in the league. I just don't think that Pittsburgh quite has the weapons to keep up with Colts. And so because of that fact, I'm going to take the Colts.
All right. I was a little back and forth on this, but you sold me. I'm going to take the Colts too for all the
Mm-hmm.
various reasons you just shared. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Denver, hot Broncos. Giddy up,
Ooh.
boys. In Houston, here we go at home dog, favored by 1.5. Um, Let's see. I like the Broncos, man. On the road, I know it's always tough to play in another stadium, but their defense is playing at a high level. This is gonna be a defensive battle, really. I mean, they're the fifth ranked defense. The Texans have the number one total defense in yards and scoring defense and points given up. So, and then, well, the Denver Broncos have Surtain, I believe, is injured, and that's a big blow to their secondary. In this, what is the line again? 1.5. Not much there, buddy. Let's go Broncos. I still like
Whoa,
them.
whoa. Okay. Go Broncos. The demand to pay you off. Okay. You know what? She's a big Bronco fan. I'm teasing. But I got to go with the Texans, Brian. They looked great last week. They beat the Niners. They could have caved in. They needed to win that game, and they did. They're at home. They're in the middle of their division right now. They've got to keep pace. Broncos, man, you're right. They do look good. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a game. Great defense is going at it. But I think Nico Collins is going to finally get healthy. Full bore, and I think that CJ Stroud's going to look for him. And they got quite the rookie running it right now for the Texans, and he's looking pretty sharp. forget his name offhand, but him and Chubb 1-2 punch, and I like that. Broncos. Bo Nix has got to falter at some point. He's not this great, is he? We'll find out. But give me the Texans, razor thin, minus 1.5 Texans.
All right, so we've only agreed on one so far with one game left here. We got a great game, the red hot Kansas City Chiefs on the road going to. You think they'll visit Niagara Falls when they're in Buffalo? I don't know. I mean, why not? So they are a 1.5 underdogs. Kansas City is. No, I'm sorry, Buffalo is at home. Are you kidding me?
Right?
Dude, are you
typo?
kidding me?
I'm looking right now. Kansas City. It moved. Kansas City is minus 2.5, whatever that means.
Oh, so it's gone more.
Crazy. What do they know we don't know? What do they know we don't know?
They know something. I don't know. They know somebody who, I don't know. But I know the Chiefs are hot right now. They didn't start hot, but they are on fire and fuego. But Buffalo is they're going to step up for this game. This is usually what an AFC championship matchup. They're going to set the tone right now, Buffalo is, and they're going to take care of their home field advantage. Give me Buffalo.
I like it, Brian. The Chiefs have been the Bills' bigger brother, beating them up the last few years in those championship games and just getting the better of them. This is the Bills' time to say, hey, we're squashing that right now, and we're going to turn the tides right now and end this. And I think they just put up a 40-burger last week. Man, they look good against, they looked awesome. They're humming right now.
Against Carolina.
Hey, you know what? A 40-burger in the NFL is a 40
agree.
burger.
I know. You're right. I'm sorry.
But you're right. It was against Carolina, one of the most dysfunctional franchises in the NFL. So what that's worth.
It's almost like they're coming off a bye.
Yeah. Give me the Buffalo Williams. I think the Williams are going to do this. Nice. I think they can outduel the Chiefs. It's going to be a close one, whoever has the ball last. And I like the point spread. Why not? We'll take some points at home. Give me a break. The Mafia is going to be going crazy in Buffalo. I hope it snows there. Come on, let's go.
That'd be sweet. So are we saying 2.5?
Yeah.
Plus 2.5? All right. I like it. Helps our odds. Yeah. All right. Good picks, man. I can't wait to see how it shakes out. So,
well, we're going to find out. Everybody's hang tough. We'll be back next week to make some more picks, have some more fun, more segments. And are we going towards the end, Brian? Is that where we're at?
I think the train's ready to roll.
All aboard! Hot Mess Express time. Dallas Cowboys defense is officially on the Hot Mess Express. Your team got smoked 44-24 in Denver. It wasn't even close. Cowboys defense gave up 179 yards rushing, 247 passing yards. Okay, Dak, he looks pretty good when he needs to, and the offense can get some touchdowns when needed, but what about the D in Big D? Come on, Jerry Jones. You let Micah Parsons walk away because you refused to pay, and now your stubbornness is coming back to haunt you. Halloween, happy Halloween, not. Micah is there's only one player, I get it. But what message does that send to your team? And more specifically, the defense, when you let the heartbeat of your defense go to the Green Bay Packers of all places, an NFC team, if you have any balls, you might be playing them, but you're not because you suck. You know what? Bad business, Jerry. The Cowboys are who we thought they were. Crappy on defense. Shame on you. You're riding the Hot Mess Express. Get off or you're going down.
All right. I think that, Jerry. All right. I love it. Little heart, little passion in that one, Yerevan, as always. All right, everybody. This wraps up our Halloween edition of the Green Dog Blitz. Thanks for listening, and be sure to subscribe to our podcast and you're on your favorite listening app of choice, and share this with your friends. Gather around as you're handing out candy. Hope you're listening to our show. It'd be great. We want to hear what you think. Shoot us an email at greendogblitz@yahoo.com and let us know what you think. Ask us a question and we'll add it to the show. All right. May the best team win this week. I hope it's your team. Good luck with that. Start each week with the Green Dog Blitz with Anderson and Agobian. We'll catch you next week.